So you're looking at spending $750 in the span of 3 months, and divide that by 33 sales. So this representative at this company running these ads is telling this dealership client that they've gotten them a cost per sale of $22 per unit sold. What's going on, dealers? It is Sam from ShapeShift, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to get into a very controversial video. This is a different video from what I normally do, but we are going to expose some lies, some deceit, some bullshit that Facebook vendors might be feeding you, especially if you get your Facebook ads from a company that doesn't specialize in Facebook and doesn't really know what they're talking about, doesn't really know what success looks like on Facebook. They could be feeding you just a bunch of bullshit metrics to make it seem like the program is performing well, when in actuality, it's not producing anything for you. So before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Sam. I am the founder of ShapeShift Group. We are a Facebook ads agency that specializes in Facebook and Instagram ads for car dealerships. I put out a lot of free content on this channel that helps you find success with your Facebook social media campaigns, in hopes that if you see enough value from our content, one day you'll want to work with us and let us get it handled for you. So if this topic interests you, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys. So one topic that really breaks my heart when I'm talking with a lot of car dealerships and consulting with them on how their Facebook ads campaign is doing is a lot of dealers have just lost hope, have just lost faith in Facebook ads just ever working out for them. They don't believe in the platform. They don't believe in the billions of users that are on this platform. And that's because there's just so many wrong ways to run Facebook ads that if they've gotten 4 or 5 providers that haven't been working out for them in terms of generating them leads or sales, of course, they're going to lose belief in the Facebook and Instagram platform. And the hardest part of my job is not selling our product. It is selling the fact that Facebook actually can work for car dealerships, because a lot of you guys have just been bitten one too many times with vendors who don't have any business running Facebook ads for car dealerships. So today I'm going to show you an email exchange I got from one of our clients, between this client and their vendor, their Facebook ads vendor. That is not us. It's a separate Facebook ads vendor. A lot of dealerships might be getting their Facebook ads from a few different vendors. And this vendor is not a specialist in Facebook ads. They run a pretty good service that is well known in the car industry space. They're a household name. If I spoke this vendor's name, every car dealership, every GM, every car guy would know exactly what this company does. But I'm not going to go as far as revealing this company's name and trashing this company, nor am I going to reveal this representative's name. So a lot of things in the following footage is going to be blurred, because I really just do want to get a general point across about how big giant companies view Facebook ads versus how we treat Facebook ads. And the point of this video is to actually show you a real life example, real life metrics, so that you can really understand ShapeShift. What do you guys actually do different compared to all these other guys that are offering Facebook ads? Okay, guys, before we hop into this, I've put on a disguise, because when you're going after these huge corporations, you've got to be smart. You've got to remain anonymous, because they could go after you, and I don't want that to happen. So at ShapeShift, we bill ourselves as the Instagram and Facebook partner for dealerships, and all things related on this platform we can help dealerships with. Now, every now and then I will get forwarded an email from one of our clients asking, hey Sam, one of our CRM providers, our website provider, our third-party listing company, they also happen to do Facebook ads. What do you think of their offering? And dealerships will consult with me for insight on whether I think this product is good or not, what makes us different from them. And I try to be as objective as I can, giving our clients my honest opinion on what this program is all about, since I am aware of a lot of the tactics and funnels and strategies and ad types related to Facebook ads for dealerships. So this email was forwarded to me from one of our Volkswagen clients asking me my opinion on the correspondence that this client has been getting with their representative at this giant company that I will not name. So this email right here, actually I gotta take this off because I am blind as a bat. I can't see the screen. So this email here, this representative is telling this client for Volkswagen, there were 33 sales from April to June from the social media ads, and the spends is only $250. See the screenshot of the Facebook Matchback sales report? We don't have Google Analytics access for VW, but from our internal report, the cost per session is only 87 cents. Okay, let's dissect this here. So they are saying that there were 33 sales in the span of 3 months tied to this Facebook ads campaign they were running for this store. And the spend is only $250. I'm going to assume, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that the spend is $250 a month, not $250 for 3 months. So you're looking at spending $750 in the span of 3 months, and divide that by 33 sales. So this representative at this company running these ads is telling this dealership client that they've gotten them a cost per sale of $22 per unit sold. Now, I have seen some low cost per sales from spectacular dealerships in my day, but a $22 cost per sale, that's fantastic. That is almost too good to be true. You know what? I might even say that is too good to be true. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's too good to be true. The fact that this representative is just totally comfortable with throwing these numbers out is shocking to me. Bless this person's heart, but I don't think they've been in the auto industry for too long. So now let's dive into the other thing they said is, we don't have Google Analytics, right? But our cost per session is 87 cents. Now that's great. Like on Facebook, you can get clicks at very cheap cost per click, cost per session. I mean, some of these campaigns that I've seen for dealerships, looking at other vendors, they're reporting a cost per click of 10, 12, 15 cents per click. And that just sounds amazing on paper, especially when you compare it to Google AdWords, where the cost per click is, it could be $1, $2 per click. And if you're just going on that low cost per click number, it seems like Facebook is killing it for you. But let's actually dive behind the scenes and see how good the traffic is, because unlike this vendor here, we actually do have access to this dealership's Google Analytics, because it makes sense. If you're running traffic ads for this client, you should have an idea of how good your traffic is, and you shouldn't just be sending blind traffic and assuming everything is great. So here are the analytics for this store. I'm gonna blur out a lot of the sources and only show you the relevant sources for this discussion. You can see here, hey, look at that, ShapeShift Group, the #1 source of traffic for this store. And you can see the quality of traffic is great. More importantly, you've got a bounce rate at 14.55%. Bounce rate means the amount of people who go to your website and just immediately click out after that. I think it's like less than 3 seconds. So you want a bounce rate that is very, very low. The higher your bounce rate, the lower quality traffic you're generating. Now you can see the pages per session, 2.57. You want to see a high page per session in your Google Analytics, because that's showing that the customers are browsing more than one page on your website. And then time on site, 1 minute. That is actually very, very good for a Facebook campaign. On Facebook, if you're landing directly to the vehicle detail page, I'm seeing anywhere from 50 seconds to 1.5 minutes. That is a good indicator that the traffic is great. So let's talk about this vendor now. They are the 6th source of traffic in this period of April to June. You can see they generated 674 users to the website. But look at this bounce rate. 81% bounce rate. That means that 81% of the 674 people that they sent to the website immediately clicked out for one reason or another and didn't even bother checking out the vehicle or interacting with the website. You can see the pages per session is pretty low at 1.18. So that is reflective of most people just immediately clicking off of the website as soon as they land to the website. And look at the time on site, 14 seconds on average, someone stays on the website. So let's digest that. Let's pull out the good old calculator here and digest that. Out of 674 people, 81.68% bounce right away. That means 550 people bounce right away. So 674 minus 550. You're talking about 124 people actually stayed on this website a little bit longer to check out more of the vehicle. Now, the average time on site of those people is around 14 seconds. So even then, these people that stayed on a little bit longer didn't really stay that long, right? So if you look at the entire campaign over the course of 3 months, you're not looking at any quality traffic that you're driving from this campaign, yet this vendor is claiming that they generated for this dealership 33 sales. So there you go, guys. Again, the purpose of this video is not to trash any company, not to trash any representative. I wanted to show you guys an example of how Facebook campaigns can differ drastically from vendor to vendor, especially if you're working with a giant company that doesn't specialize in Facebook ads, and compare that to the performance of a boutique agency that really focuses on this space. Now, a big problem I see in this space is because Facebook ads is so intricate, it's so advanced in terms of setting up the right program, the right funnel, the right techniques, the right types of ads for a car dealership to make it work for a car dealership. A lot of dealerships are just getting their ads from somewhere convenient, such as the person that provides their Google ads, their SEM, their SEO, such as the company that runs their website, such as their CRM provider. Everybody can get into the Facebook ads space. It's a very low barrier to entry. But if you don't really know what you're doing, if you don't really know what all the toggles mean and all the targeting and all these settings in the back end of Facebook, all you're gonna get is a bunch of likes and comments and very low quality clicks to your website. Look, you wouldn't go to a steakhouse to find the best fried chicken, and you wouldn't go to a fried chicken place to find the best steak. So why are you getting your Facebook ads from a company that doesn't specialize in Facebook ads, and then you're disappointed at the end of the month or at the end of the contract when you're actually not producing any results on Facebook? It's as simple as that. If you want good Facebook ads for a car dealership, you want to work with a company that actually specializes in this space. And I'm sure all of these giant companies that are website providers, CRM providers, legacy third-party listing sites that are providing a Facebook ad service, I'm sure they're doing great at what they specialize in. But when it comes to Facebook ads, it's a lot of times something that they add on to one of their product offerings, one of their dozen product offerings, and it's not something they really pay attention to, especially if they have one account manager for every 500 dealerships. All right, guys, that's it for the video. If you made it to the end and you found something useful, you found something funny, make sure to like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you want more controversial content like this exposing the industry, make sure you comment below that you like the content and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you'll always be notified when the latest informational or controversial video drops from your friends here at ShapeShift Group. That's it, guys. Until next time, see ya.